Howdy. Well, what you're looking at here is a collection of revolvers and Derringer. One thing they all have in common is they shoot 38. I normally prefer a semi-automatic, but I carry a 38. The reason is that in the event that there's any kind of issue in which a instant socialist and I run into each other and have a discussion, and it becomes necessary to use a deadly force on said person, the very next person I'll be speaking to is Mr. Policeman. And the first thing Mr. Policeman is going to want me to do is to surrender my weapon. Well, I know what happens in evidence lockers and decided that some of my more expensive semi-autos should not end up there and then be lost in a administrative misfiling, shall we say. So I carry a usually cheap 38. What I used to always carry was a Taurus Model 85 Airweight with a bobbed hammer. Well, I don't carry that anymore, but I do still have a Taurus 38. This is a Model 85 in stainless with a hammerless design. This is sits by my bedside every night. This is the one I carry now. This is a Ruger LCR Airweight. It's extremely light, but it's plus P plus rated, and I have shot exactly 5 rounds of plus P stuff out of here, and it kicks like a mule, but it's manageable, and all of these have been checked to be empty, but just to show you, it has a very smooth trigger. It's a little bit heavier than a semi-auto, but it's very smooth, and this thing shoots to point of aim at about 7 to 10 yards. The one thing that I really hated about my Model 85 Airweight was it did not shoot very well past about 3 yards. It had broadside of a barn mint of accuracy. This little thing, this is a Bond Arms Derringer. It's also in 38 or 357, and it's a handy little thing. I keep this in the bathroom, just in case. I learned about what they call shower guns from a little channel called 11 Bang Bang, and I thought, yeah, I should do that. So when I have this, it's stainless. It can't get in any trouble getting wet, though I do keep it well oiled. But it's just a 2-shot Derringer, but it's in 38 special or 357. By the way, this is the speed loader I have on me most of the time, and you can see if you take a look at those rounds, they're nasty little sons of guns, aren't they? That's my answer to an instant socialist. Now, as to the rest of these, this is a standard 38 that was carried by a cop in a small backwoods Oregon in the 50s, 40s, and 50s. Smith & Wesson must have made tens of thousands, if not more, of these, because these were the standard cop issue 38 for at least when I was a kid. And any cop would have this on his belt, and it shoots pretty well. I've shot it a few times. I think I did a video in which I talked about the tale of finding that and finding what information I could about the family. And this is an old Ivor Johnson. This is not a 38 special. This is a 38 Smith & Wesson, which is, it predates 38 special. And it's a top break. Interesting old design. But I just included it because it's the only other 38 I've got. So anyway, here's 5 38s. Yeah, it's 538. Well, actually, it's about 430 at the moment. These are 5 38s that demonstrate the use of that particular cartridge for various uses and tools. Everyday carry, bedside companion, a standard police issue, and a shower gun. And just having a classic because it's a cool classic. Anyway, nothing special, just something to talk about.